I am so excited because we have a fantastic makeover reveal today. It's for Catherine Pushkar. She's a magazine editor who desperately wanted to be transformed from an ad girl to an it girl. In other words, step it up from all the black that she's been wearing and give herself an overall fresh new look that's fun, but still allows her to be taken seriously. Take a look. Catherine Pushkar's last job was a features editor with the New York Post. She says she wore a lot of black, brown, gray, and conservative, not so fun clothes. Well, now she's in a more public position as a senior lifestyle editor with Better Homes and Gardens magazine. You have seen her on our show before, and Catherine said she wants to step things up, look sharper, but admits that she's not a shopper. So we treated Catherine to a head-to-toe makeover. First, she was given the royal treatment by celeb hairstylist Gregg Giannillo, who worked his magic with her dark brown locks. And then she headed over to Laura Gellar's makeup studio in Manhattan. Catherine doesn't normally do a lot of makeup and was willing to invest more time in the morning to get a more polished look. Not only did she get some great makeup tips, but she was also treated to a new look by Laura herself. And finally, she was sent off to Lord & Taylor for some new digs, which is always fun for a girl, right? Lord & Taylor treated her right by giving her several outfits that gave her some pops of color that she's looking for and jazzed things up. Well, you guys really did your thing over there. You guys had a lot of fun, it seemed like. Well, now I'm joined by the dream team, Gregg Giannillo and Laura Gellar. For the first time, we're all seeing the final reveal. You had a good time working with Catherine. She was a good subject, right?
It was the best. It was great.
That's great. So you guys are smiling. And easy?
Here's her
before photo. All right, this is Catherine in the office. You guys ready to see the final reveal? I am, because I haven't seen her. Come on out, Catherine.
Oh my God!
There she is.
Wow!
You look fantastic. Do a spin. You got to do a spin.
Sexy woman herself.
What do you think?
I hope we can see the shoes too, because those are absolutely fabulous.
Yeah,
I'll help you out.
The shoes are better to look at than wear. I have to say they're pretty sexy, but
You look great.
I love it.
How do you feel? How do you feel?
I was telling them when we were getting ready. They've changed my life. You've changed my life.
That's great to hear. You look fantastic before, I have to say. You didn't need work, honey. But look, just look in terms of the office. Would you wear this to the office? Would you keep the whole look up?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, because the makeup was incredibly easy to do. It was, and I was not, you can see from there, I was not a makeup person before. And the hair, I have such a ball doing this hair. It's wash and go. Let's
talk about the hair then, because obviously dramatic difference. Gregg, what did you do? What did she come in saying that she wanted?
Well, she was very easy in that she was open to anything except cutting it off. Because that was my first.
I thought it was being really nice and easy and everything, and then when he started to say maybe a little short, and I kind of started hyperventilating.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't have
But
to go
he
that
totally, worked with me.
That's great.
So what we did was keep the length at a more comfortable spot for her, layer it a lot more, add a lot more rock and roll, keep it a lot more airy, fun, easy. And then Carol, my color director at the salon, added a little what we call twilight, which is a highlighting technique that's there but not so much really.
I just love it.
I do too. And it's not so drastic that
it doesn't scream highlight. It just looks better. It doesn't necessarily look like it's been worked
just
over.
a little sparkle.
Little sparkle. Laura, how about you? I know when Catherine came into this salon, to the studio, she had a lot of questions about makeup,
the
right?
biggest one was the challenge of 2-minute makeover. Okay?
I was very low maintenance.
We're very proud of the fact that we try not to give anybody more than 5 minutes, but 2 minutes was very challenging. So working with a few more minutes, we were able to show her how to multitask. Makeup that did more than one thing, like a foundation that couples as concealer, and that is a powder and a primer also, and we were able to show her how to do that quickly, and by the way, with her eyes closed, you don't even need instructions.
It really was easy.
That's
good.
And
it still is easy. I love
now,
it.
is this something that you feel like you can maintain every day
Absolutely,
now?
100%.
What's your husband say when he saw you?
He did a double take.
Really?
But yeah, it was interesting because I actually had a party that night to go to with some former colleagues, and people walked. I know, it was completely unplanned. But people walked into the bar where I was waiting for them, and there was that look of, I know you, but I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from. They didn't recognize me.
We also have to mention, too, Lord & Taylor gave you the clothes. And
Is not
went
fabulous?
through a few fittings with different outfits on. How'd you come to pick this one?
Well, it was really interesting. Tanya was the stylist at Lord & Taylor, and so she had picked some stuff for me based on conversations that you and I had and that you communicated to her. And the thing that I thought was going to be fabulous was not fabulous, and this is what she thought was going to be fabulous. I tried, and I was dubious because, look at it, right? but I put it on and it just worked. It just, you know what I mean? Like we know when something works, it worked.
Well, honestly, you worked, they worked, everything worked out. Did a fantastic job. We have to thank Lord & Taylor not only for the clothing, the styling, all the help in that area. Gregg, Giannillo, the salon, Laura Gellar, makeup.
Our pleasure.
We love you guys.
We love you
I
too.
love them. You got to go out now again, too.
Thank you.
All right, thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, really.
Enjoy it.
So fantastic.
All right.